I'm just saying, man, you talk about Diamond-intheeroughtv. She gon' give it real smooth. In the kitchen doing what it do in the world, so she know what next move. She a diamond in her. She a diamond in her. She ain't worried about a thing. Trust a nigga, girl, that's the plan. Cause with him, she could do anything. Yeah, that's diamond, yeah, that's diamond, yeah, that's diamond, yeah, that's diamond, Diamond in the rough, diamond in the rough TV. Diamond in the rough, diamond in the rough TV. Diamond in the rough, diamond in the rough TV. Diamond in the rough, diamond in the rough TV. Diamond in the rough, diamond in the rough TV. Diamond in the rough, diamond in the rough TV. Diamond in the rough, diamond in the rough TV. Diamond in the rough, diamond in the rough TV.
So this is the end of this video. Okay, so I just counted my locks. Found out I have 545. And now while I'm taking these down, I'm just gonna talk. I'm really hoping that as I take these down, it actually looks like something, because it's been a couple days at this point. So I'm really hoping it actually looks like something and they actually got curled, or this was a waste of time. So here we go. I'm gonna start in the back. I feel like somebody's coming in here. We'll see. Oh. Okay. So, actually, let me read this out of the book first, because I wanted to read something that I wrote down. I've been writing in this book. It says, "I am creating the life of my dreams." I think I got this from Target. It's very cute. Oh, I lost something. Now I'm gonna have to walk around and find it. I have these that my sister put on a jacket for me, but they came off, so I need to put them back on. And I'm missing Sylvester, which I don't know where he fell out at. But anyways, let me find stuff I've been studying. So it's Matthew 12:22-24. And then this is Matthew 7:7-11. It says, yeah. Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and it will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives, and the one who seeks finds, and to the one who knocks it will be open. Or which one of you, if his son asks him for bread, will give him a stone? Or if he asks for a fish, will give him a serpent? If you then, who are evil, know how to give good gifts to your children, how much more will your Father who is in heaven give good things to those who ask him? And then the parallel verse is Luke 11:9-13. So I'm going to read that one too. And I tell you, ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and it will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives, and the one who seeks finds, and the one who knocks it will be open. What father among you, if his son asks for a fish, will instead of a fish give him a serpent? Or if he asks for an egg, will give him a scorpion? If you then, who are evil, know how to give good gifts to your children, how much more will the Heavenly Father give the Holy Spirit to those who ask him? And something I put is that this came after, at least the Luke one came after he gave the Lord's Prayer, like told us when you pray like this, and that's your kingdom come, the whole prayer. And then after that, he says, this, ask, and it should be given to you. And so while I take down my hair, I'm not really going to be talking about exactly that, but just this season, what I feel like is going on and what I feel like God is revealing to me. Because when it says that, like, you who know how to give good gifts to your children, I don't know why the dog is being loud in the background. That's annoying. Hopefully I actually say something to her so she shuts her mouth. But yeah. Is it curling? Oh, I think it is curling. Okay, that works. But let me turn it this way. No, thank you. Bye. Can you leave, please? I'm recording a video. Thank you. Bye-bye. Close the door. It's loud. Bye. I don't think it's actually curled. We'll see when I'm done. But this has been a very, 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 very hard season. I won't say the hardest it's ever been, because of like all of the stuff that I've learned over the other hard seasons that I feel like I'm putting into action here. So it's not as much of a shock of what's going on, but we are in the midst, I would say my husband and I and my family, all of us are in the midst of prayers being answered, us being tested, and at the same time, so much spiritual warfare, where doing the things that I believe God has called me to do has put us in a place, or has continued to put us in a place sometimes, where I literally feel lost. Like, I don't know what the heck is happening. I'm like, okay, God, you said do this, and I believe it was you, because this is not the first time that it's happened. You've said this many times, and every other time, or times before this, I haven't listened like I should have. And this time I listened immediately, like I didn't even wait. Like, nope, I know what this is, I know what you're saying, and I prayed about it, and I know for a fact this needs to be done. So I do the thing, and now we're just waiting. Because I've talked about it before, we actually have our channel that we started for I Wish My Parents Would Have Told Me, which is a podcast we started in like 2019, 2020, that we stopped also in 2020 or early 2021, because it had just got so stressful for us to keep doing it. It was when the whole George Floyd stuff was happening, and it was just like taking a toll on our mental, and we were just like, we don't want to talk about this stuff anymore. We barely want to talk to each other. We don't want to talk at all. Like, it was just hard. So we have decided to put that in a different, like a different media. We still are going to record, of course, the podcast, but I don't only want it to be us sitting down in front of a camera with microphones and talking. I want it to be more stuff, so we're trying to do that as well. I don't know what's happening out there. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I literally just had to clean up pee out of the kitchen because we're potty training somebody who should have been potty trained, but it is what it is. She's being potty trained now. I mean, he's being potty trained now, and he's doing really good. He just peed in the kitchen. And also the dog had to go out. Oh, I think the baby's in here now too. Anyways, with his bottle. Hopefully he gets out. Back again. Look what I found. Sylvester. Okay. I need to put that back on. But like I was saying, I feel like, and sorry this video is dry, but not sorry, because I'm feeling dry. That's just what it is right now. Every day is lots of prayers, lots of reading the word, lots of trying to hear something, to figure out something, to know what to do next. Which is very strange. I'm not usually a person who feels like I don't know what to do. For the most part. I mean, there's seasons, like I said, that I felt like that. But for the most part, I usually know, or I have a plan on what's happening. Right now, my plan is keep going, like not give up, keep believing in what God said was going to happen, and wait for it to come out. But we're just in a place right now where we're like, well, you're going to have to do something. And it's not anything specific that we're, I mean, it's a lot of specifics, but it's not anything like crazy. Like, it's not lack of anything seriously. It's just the future plan. Like, I'm trying to worry about, I've been focusing on this year. Today, what do we need? Okay, and tomorrow, what do we need? And I'm still trying to focus on the future because I have a goal. I have plans. I know that there are things that I need to execute and get done. There are recipes that I need to make, and logos I need to design, and designs for shirts that I need to create, and, you know, different stuff. Editing for videos I need to do, and videos I need to actually record. I have all that stuff, which is all that I have to work on. I just have not seen any, I'm not seeing any fruit yet. And that doesn't make me want to give up, but it also makes me wonder, like, am I doing the right thing? Was I supposed to turn and do something else yet? Was I supposed to pivot? Was I supposed to switch it up? And I've tried switching it up, and now it seems like some of the stuff that I did, like real estate and all that, is coming back again. My husband's actually going to get his real estate license, in addition to going to school to be a music therapist. And so it's like we have plans. It's just, I just feel very idle, and I'm trying not to feel that way. I'm trying to focus on the things that I am doing and get those things done. I don't know how it's going. And every other day I'm like, okay, this is hard. And I'm trying to trust, and I'm trying to believe, and I'm going to continue, and I'm going to keep praying, and I'm going to keep my head up, and I'm going to stay positive, I'm going to stay optimistic. But some days I do not want to. Some days I do not feel like getting up. Some days I am like, I really had to talk to myself earlier this week, like, am I depressed? Because, depression doesn't look like, I used to think it was one type of thing, and it's not. I've realized over these past years since 2020, it can look different ways. You can literally go to your job every day and still be depressed. You can get up every day. It's just, is there a gray cloud? And I've been feeling the gray coming in. And it's spring now. It's getting warm outside and everything, even though it's storming right now where we live. Like crazy storming, flooding. We thankfully don't live in a flood area. But it's funny, we're looking at land over there. We literally went and checked out a few plots of land. Luckily, they were too small. Like, I want a lot of land. I'm gonna say that. I want nothing less than an acre, but I would like more than 10. That's what I would like. But we were looking at the plots of land, and those are not funny. It's not funny that they flooded, but those are all the places that are flooding right now. Literally being washed away, and they have to evacuate literally the exact city, one of the cities we were looking at, and we were like, okay, thank you God for not letting us buy that land. Not saying that it wouldn't be good, not saying that we wouldn't survive, but we would have been there less than a month, maybe a couple months by now, and immediately had a flood. That would have took a chunk of money we, didn't plan for. And I'm trying to, like I said before in plenty of videos, I'm trying to take a leap of faith. Again and again and again, it's another leap. I feel like I'm what's them people called who be jumping off buildings, them humans that be doing like superhero stuff? I just found this guy who does superhero stuff, and he was doing backflips because I really want to teach my boys how to do backflips. They're really close to knowing how to do it, and I believe that we can do it, that we can teach them, because I've seen people learn how to do it themselves. This guy that I found, he pretends to be like Miles Morales, like the real life Miles Morales. He wears a suit and everything and runs around Atlanta doing stuff, but he's like really good. He's been doing it for like 10 years. I think he's probably like in his early 20s, maybe 21, 22, 23, something like that. This man does backflips, all kinds of flips, double flips, triple, like all kinds of off of regular buildings. Jumps and climbs up buildings, and I was like, I knew it was possible. Parkour, that's what it's called. He was saying he saw somebody do that, and he realized, well, this is possible, like at the age of 10, and now he's doing it. But anyways, back to what I was saying. I feel like that. I feel like every time we jump off something, it's another building we have to leap across. And I'm like, I like that we're able to leap, but we making some close calls. It feels like it's very close. We like, how people jump and they grab and they slipping. That's what I feel like we at. It's not like we're just clearing the building. We are like whack, grabbing on. We ain't Spider-Man. We ain't got no webs. We not Iron Man. We don't got no we can't fly. We don't have no grappling hook or nothing. We literally just jumping, and then like my husband would jump, and then I'll throw the babies across, and then I jump, and then I'll jump, and he'll throw the babies across to me, and then he'll jump, and it's like, I don't want more close calls. That's how I don't want to live that way, but I feel like that's just what we're in right now, because we're rebuilding something that we kind of took for granted. But now that we know all the lessons, we've been trying so hard and working so hard at not making a mistake and not getting back to where we were, that it's just kind of hard. This is taking longer than I thought it would to take down these braids, but I braided them so tight at the bottom, but I feel like it looks curly. Anyways, like I'm supposed to be going on a retreat in about, what's this, okay? 8 days. Don't even know how I'm getting there. Have no idea. Don't even know if I'm still gonna be able to go. but know about this retreat since February. Like I was able to get in, thankfully. Somebody sponsored a woman, and I sent in my information and wrote on why I really wanted to go, and I got the free spot, so I get to go for free. It's just transportation getting there, and I should have bought my plane ticket a while ago, but I did not, and now I'm in. Like, I don't know if we're going to drive because our car has been acting up. I don't know what the freak's going to happen. So, we'll see. And there's another retreat that I would like to go to, another women's retreat, because I'm truly trying to focus on this part of my life now that my babies are bigger. Just kidding, I have a 1-year-old. But I'm really trying to focus on me so I can be a better woman, whole. That way I can, work on the other parts. But I feel like I work on being a mom a lot. I work on being a wife all the time. Work on being a daughter and a sister. And I never work on just being my own self, my person, trying to work on me and be the best that I can be in this space, not attached to anything else. And I really want to do that. And so I'm still believing I'm going to be able to go. And hopefully in a couple weeks, you'll see that footage. Another one is in Michigan. The Godly Woman, or the Godly Woman, she's doing one. And as somebody who actually wanted to be a mentor, I wanted to join her mentorship program, which I still plan on doing. It was supposed to be in March, and now it's May, and I still didn't do it. But I'm not giving up. I'm still believing that that's going to work out too. It's just things got to get rearranged, and things got to rearrange. So we'll see how it goes. And it's like I'm reaching out, and I'm about to actually send in an essay so I can get sponsored for that too. I'm just trying everything that I can try in all the ways that I can. Everything that I can do, I'm trying to maximize 100% everything that I can do. And that includes sitting down and doing nothing. I'm doing all of the things that I can do at one time. Anything I can think of that will get me closer, I'm doing it. And of course, I'm not doing things that I feel like God is telling me not to do. I'm not doing that. And I'm not trying to do it in my own power. But all of the power that He's given me, I'm doing what I can do with it. I'm trying to use it and maximize it. And I feel like it's positive, and I feel like I'm going to see the results of this in the years to come. It's just right now staying faithful and it is kind of curly. Oh, it worked. Staying faithful and staying positive is a struggle every single day. Luckily, I have people that I talk to in the week. I actually I was in a Bible study with my friend, and we're trying to do the Bible in 365 days. We fell off. It's been 42 days. Has it been 42 days? I think it's been 42 days, and we have not even done. I erased the Bible play from my phone. I just do not feel like getting on the phone and talking. The ones that I do still talk to, I talk to my cousin, talk to my aunt, talk to my sister, talk to my other sister, try to keep up with that, at least text messaging, my brother, and then adding another person in is just so hard. But I need to get back to that, because I feel like it was just another outlet and just being another support for my friend who's in the same, we both have this, she has a daughter the age of my youngest son, and we've been friends for a very long time, and we rekindled our friendship after falling out a couple years ago. And so I need to try harder with that. It's just the energy that I have to give to certain things is not where it was even 2 months ago. The energy that I have right now is so low, and I need to push through. Like, I started working out again. Got some good news that eventually is going to come out, but it's not, I don't have to say right now, that I know are blessings from God. I know it's a reward. I know that He blessed me with it. I know for a fact. I'm just trying to keep my mind stayed on those things, on the things that are above, and not worry about the world falling apart, or war, or hunger, or any of those things that I literally can't fix the whole world right now. I gotta do my part though, because the people I'm supposed to reach, I need to reach. And that's what I'm trying to do this for. That's what I'm trying to keep going, so that eventually when I need to share my testimony with somebody, other than this, maybe face to face in person, I will have it, and it'll be positive, and I'll be on the other side of the struggle. So when somebody else is going through the struggle, I can be like, hey, yeah, that was me for like 2 years. So you gonna make it through. And here's the things that I tried, and let me pray and continue to pray with you and help you get to the other side. That is my purpose in continuing on and not just being like, oh, I give up, Lord. Either you're going to do something or you're not. And I don't care either way anymore. Nope, I'm not doing that. I've done that before. It don't work. You still got to get up eventually. Things just don't move. Yeah, and the thing is, you are the one who's not moving at that time. It's not like the world stops. No, you're just the one who's behind. But God can redeem your time. And not like the time doesn't matter, but he can literally give you something. Like, I'm talking about unusual acceleration. He can make things happen so fast that we're supposed to take 10 years, but you finally get back on track. You get back in his will. You get back prayed up. You stay in your word. You're doing the things that he called you to do, and you're being obedient. In a blink of an eye, he can give you the stuff that you messed up 10 years ago immediately. And I believe that because it's happened over and over and over and over again. So that's what I'm trying to stay with. I would say it's so. I'm just looking forward to what it's like at the end of this season, because I know another one's going to be coming. But at the end of this season, I'm looking forward to all the growth that I can't see right now, the benefits and the positives, even some of the things that I didn't realize, like, wait a minute, that happened at that time? Because I don't even have the bandwidth to think about it or to examine or to reflect on it right now. I'm just looking forward to the rest time again. I feel like I just came out of a rest time, though. It was a long rest time where I literally couldn't do anything. And I feel like I finally was out of that, and now I'm right back in it again, where it's like, either I'm going to obey or I'm not. Either I'm going to trust or I'm not. Either way it goes, the things that need to happen are still going to happen regardless. It's just either I'm going to be fighting, kicking, and screaming, along the way, or I'm just going to allow the things to happen and participate. And I want to participate. I really wish this was curly. It's not. It's so straight. But these look good. And that's without even getting them wet. I mean, I took taking showers. Because like I said, it's been like at least a week. Or, no, it's been like maybe 1 week, if that. But, so I feel like the steam maybe helped set it in. Usually I wet it before I was going to spray it and do it. I just didn't feel like doing it. I was like, you know what, I'll spray it after. But then I don't want to sleep with my hair wet. So I didn't. And now, because I I left it a few days, it's kind of curly. I'm happy about that. It looks good. Let's see if it lasts until the 10th for my retreat. I doubt it. I don't have no outfits for the retreat. I kind of got it in my head a little bit, like, discouraged about if I'm going to be able to go or not. I would like to go. I really would. And I had like a moment last week where I was like, you know what, I don't even really want to go and be around a bunch of strangers and meet people and blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, wait a minute, that's exactly what I want to do. People, other moms who understand what I'm going through right now, give me a rest, because it's for Mother's Day. And so, I feel like it's still going to be possible. I feel like there's still some things to rearrange so that it can happen. With work and everything. Because I put in my time for that, like, the first week I started working. I put it in. Once they told me that I knew, like, this is how you put in your days off, your requests, whatever, I put in that, and I put in my family reunion, which is every year in July. I was like, I'm going to these things, for sure. And I even beat the bakery manager. Because she was like, oh, I saw you put in your time, and I forgot that I need to put in my time. I said my daughter graduates that weekend, so I need that day off, And I was like, I try to think about, like, can I come back Sunday? Because it's supposed to be from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then we leave on Monday. So it's like 3 days. Come back on the 13th. And I was like, I wonder if there's a way I could, like, cut it short. And my husband was like, no, don't. You put in your time. You do what you're supposed to do. You can't really help if somebody else forgot or, something like that. And I was like, okay. So I didn't. And also, I think it would be cutting it really short, because I usually don't work Sundays anyway, if I was going to try to come back on that day. But yeah, I have so much stuff. I really wish I could vlog right now, but I really don't feel like there's anything to vlog. I've been at home for the past 2 weeks every day. Well, not 2 weeks, maybe it's probably almost 2 weeks because of our car acting crazy. And it's like, if we would have known at the beginning of the year some of this stuff was going to happen, we would have done things a lot differently. But we're trying to steward better our time, finances, our talents, our energy, our food, our children, our work. We're just trying to do better at stewarding. And I think I really want to get a calendar, like a stewarding calendar, where it's like, or a schedule or something like that, where so I can see it. Because there's a lot of things that I want to get done, and I'm not really, like, I don't need to see it. I need to hear it, or I need to write it down to remember. But I feel like it might be helpful to see it, like if it's in front of my bed when I wake up. Okay, this is what I have. Like, I have my goals written up. I'll show that eventually once I hit them. But I have my goals up there. I didn't finish writing my vision board. It's all words. There's no pictures. And I got tired of writing in different colors. But yeah. It's better. Just making sure you're still recording. It's just crazy to think that this time last year, we were still at my parents' house. My son was just born, so it was maybe a month postpartum. Well, not even a month, because it's only the 2nd. He's born on the 16th, so in a couple weeks I'll be a month. So I was literally maybe a week or 2 weeks after he was born. And to be now here in our own apartment, living life and doing, certain stuff, it just seems crazy that this happened that fast. And I want to make the most of it. I don't want to end up moving backwards just because we couldn't see all the progress that we actually did make, because we felt like we're still in the same cycle, or we're still in the same circle. Because I love staying with my parents. It was so much fun. It was just really fun. Like, I don't really have any negative feelings about that time. It was so much fun being my sister. My brother was there. I mean, they were always at work. My parents were at work too. But it was still nice being in a house full of people. I enjoy that. And that's why I really want to get land, which is another thing that I feel like God promised us, or told me for sure. Land. That was the word. I was praying about a house because I really want to get in a house. Or just I want to rent a house or live, anything. I really just wanted my own place for my boys to grow up and be settled there. And not have to move around every year with a new lease or, whatever. And I was like, okay, what about the house? I wrote down my vision of the house. I literally looked and it says April 20. First it said April 2020. Then it said 2021. I crossed out 2021. Now I crossed out. Now it says April 22. And it's 2024 and we're still working on getting there. My credit's going up. My school loans are about to get forgiven. All of them. My credit is close to 620 finally. Only took so many years, and even that apparently is not good. I thought that was good, but it's not. I still have so much more further to go, and we'll see what happens after my school loans pop off. I really don't want to have to get a credit card or anything like that. Anyways, back to what I was saying. But it was one word that I heard clearly and distinctly: land. And I was like, land? Land? Land. Is that the name of the street our house is on? Land Street? Is that the city? Land County? Like, no, just land. That's it. That was probably in 2019, 2020, maybe. Land. I was like, okay, I can work with that. And now, 4 or 5 years later, we're finally seeing something about land. And so I know it's going to be fulfilled. I know it. He doesn't lie. That's one thing I know for sure. God does not lie. His word does not lie. What he said is going to happen. It may not look like the way like the vision I have in my head, which is why I'm like, Lord, show me your vision that you want me to have. What do you want it to look like? What did you have in mind? Not what I have in mind, because I have a big old thing in mind, and sometimes that's also what God has in mind, but sometimes it's literally the complete opposite. So I'm like, Lord, what do you have in mind? Give me your vision and I will write that down. And so I wrote down the plans for our house, which I still believe in. It's still everything that I want. And I feel like we're going to be building it ourselves, literally by hand ourselves, not just having somebody build it, but it could also be something else that is already created and that we get to walk into, something that we didn't build, something that we didn't pay for, that is now ours. And by pay for, I mean like we didn't have to put the wood and stuff together ourselves. That is possible. I don't know. I just know I want land because I want all my family to live there if they choose to. If they get forced to by me. If I force them to. Let's say it that way. But I want them to have, everybody to have a space. My husband's family to have a space. Friends and family if they want to have a space. That's why I need more than 1 acre. 1 acre probably could fit, I think, 3 nice size houses, 1,500 square feet each maybe. But I just know that's what's coming. And I really want to build like a whole city and everything. I don't know how that's going to work anymore because a lot of the land is zoned for certain things. In my head, I was just like, well, nobody owns this land. Ain't nothing here. I can do whatever I want to do. There's some places like that, but I'm not going to Hudspeth County. I really don't want to have to go all the way to, like, to El Paso in the desert where nothing grows. I don't think anything grows there. I don't know. I have to actually look that up because there's so much land in Hudspeth County and like Van Zandt and all that over there, Sierra Blanca, all that. That's really, really close to Mexico. That might be a reason to get my brother to move there if we move to Mexico. This is the thing for later. Remember that. Put a pin in that over there. Anyways. Oh, really pretty good. Okay. Almost done, y'all. Thank y'all for sitting, because I was just going to either sit out there with them and do this, which I don't want to. I'd rather sit in here and make a video and talk to y'all about it. So I can process all the stuff that I have in my head. If y'all have any thoughts, places to look for land, let me know. I'm interested. I'm looking for it. I'm on all the websites. I'm in all the counties. I'm in all the places in Texas that are possible. If we stay in Texas, which is what I really feel like we're going to, but I've seen land in California too. It's just way out in the middle of nowhere. Like Aurora. I don't know what that is. Or Eureka. Where the heck is that? It's far. It's like by Oregon, I think. I don't know. But yeah, I just feel like this is going to be a really great summer. I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to the rest of spring once the rain stops. I mean, I know we need the rain, but also it's a lot of rain. Lots of floods. We're in a flooding city. But I think where we are, we're fine. Or we have been. It hasn't been like that much flooding. Do you remember that song called Eye on the Prize? Keep your eye on the prize. I don't remember any of the words besides that, but that is what keeps popping in my head. I have to look that up when I can. Eye on the prize. Because I know this is not for nothing. I know it's not in vain. I know it's not a waste of time. God doesn't waste time. It's for a lesson. It's for you to learn something. It's for a reason. Whether that's a small lesson or a quick lesson or a lesson you learned before and you didn't get, it's for a reason. It's not for nothing. He's very intentional. Nothing he does is out of order. And I believe that, and I know that to be true. That nothing he does is out of order, or for no reason, or just cause. I actually think I want to pause and take down the rest of my hair and then come back and finish when I get closer up here, because this is 54 braids is kind of a lot, and I don't want my phone to die. So I'll be back when it's done and we can just close up. Okay, we're almost done. I think these are the last two, hopefully. I kept finding more. But yeah, these are the last two. This has been a journey. But it's fun. I think it looks cute. Oh gosh, please let somebody come in here bothering me. But yeah, to finish out what I was talking about anyway. We're in a season of trusting God and trusting God 100%, and that's it. No tricks, no forcing stuff, no magic to do our own things, no, nothing. There's no way, there's no shortcuts out of it. It's just trusting God, and that's it. Which I'm happy to be in. I'm happy that he trusts me to trust him. I don't know if that's biblical. That's what I feel like. Then he's like, hey, here's a chance to trust me. And that's it. So let's see how it goes. And that's what I'm trying to do. But it has been fun studying stuff. Like, I've been seeing a whole bunch of the Bible that I've been using has a whole bunch of like, okay. Is that everything? I feel like it looks good. I can't see it, but yeah. Success. 545 of these. 545. That's a lot. I really am annoyed that these are not curly. Like, that's just dumb. I'm gonna have to figure that out. But yeah. Moral of the story. This is too many. And this is the thing, I've joined some on accident, and I lost some because of my postpartum shedding. I lost some here, and I just lost one over here, and I joined, let's see if I can find it. This was 2, and I put this, it's like 2 in this space, and I put 2 here. Look, I just retightened my hair too, so it's nice. Yeah, maybe I'll do this every time I retighten it. We'll see if I actually feel like it. Now I know there's only 54, well, 54 and a half of one. But yeah. So yeah, more of the story is, oh, okay, not the dry scalp. Come on. But yeah, more of the story is, trust God. When you have nothing else, when you have everything else, trust God, because the stuff that I've been learning in this short amount of time, I feel like it's like a exponential leap from where it was. Even just a couple months ago, we first moved here to this place in December, and now it's May. Exponential leap, where I can have peace in places where it would seem like I'm supposed to have chaos. Like, it should seem like we're running around like chickens with their heads cut off. That's so sad. But yeah, running around crazy, and we're not. We're really just like, well, we got food to eat, lights are on, thank God. If we need to go somewhere, car goes where it needs to go. It may not be, in the way that we want, but all of our needs are met, and God's provision is prevailing at this time. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.